А, нихуя. А, нихуя. Все, я понял. Бля, я же уже тут был вроде, не?
Now, which way is the common room?
Ой, бля. Иди нахуй. Уже я пиздел с ней, ну ёб твою мать, ну что за хуйня? Давай, давай еще раз.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to. Oh, hello there. Welcome to.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendid. Is it true?
Я уже с ней пиздел.
Is that what you...
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Вот как вот я с ней, например, буду. Ебать.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He don't...
Well, it was nice meeting you,
Gareth.
Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Ага, good luck today. Это пиздачу, блядь, слезла, нет? Ну вот как вот с нее? Нелли. Я яблочко съем пока. Ревелио. Ха. Блядь. Нелли, тебя как спустить-то оттуда, блядь? Пиздец. Ради острых ощущений.
Why is everyone so highly strung?
Ты как,
It's
блядь, на Гриффиндора
perfectly
попала.
safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower. From the outside. Without a broom.
Да, вообще похуй.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire.
Yes, our carriage.
Crikey! I can't believe it. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed...
Что говорят о моем пути?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
Что вообще пиздец.
That you escaped a dragon attack? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just... Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Понятно.
I'm
Ну
sure
ладно,
I'll be
хуй с
seeing you
тобой.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Спасибо. Пиздец.
Good morning.
О!
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your
Ебать, еще экзамены
OWLs
какие-то,
at
да?
the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career.
Yes.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the minute. Here you are.
Ебулась. Че, все? Теперь я все знаю?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Ревелио.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field
Да,
guide
давай,
when I
давай,
was
давай.
a student.
Долго
Using
идем.
the
Ты бегать
guide
умеешь?
will also train you to be
Хуя,
alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting.
С
with
несчастным
Barufio.
Баруфио. Ебать.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Изображен волшебник будет прославившись своим мозговым эликсиром и очередную напоминаю, как важно правильно произносить ваши заклинания. Однажды он произнес S вместо F, и в результате обнаружил, что лежит на полу, а у него на груди стоит буйвол. Я ебу. Это ваш уровень волшебства, опыт. Полученный результат прохождения испытания. Я понял. Ваше руководство отслеживает текущий прогресс происходящим. Да-да-да. Ну-ну-ну. Собрав свою первую страницу руководства, вы откроете новую категорию испытания. Это тяжело, что пока ничего не понимаю. А что, на каждый так можно? Ну-ка, Ревелио.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Да хуёво то, что, блядь, типа NPC-шки такие просто стандартные, блядь. О! Лагомора.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Бабки. Бабки. Ревелло! Авлата кедавра! Я не могу, блядь. Я давно мечтал такую игрушку, блядь.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Летучего
Your
пороха
field
вообще-то,
guide
блядь.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Открыть карту, это понятное дело. Ебать! Ну, так, Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты, профессор здесь расположен гостиной зал. Выберите южное крыло, чтобы продолжить. Так. В этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета. Это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить при гостиной вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета указывают расположение еще не обнаруженных. Так, в правой части карты находится. Ой, блядь. Сейчас, секунду. Кто мне пишет? Бля, погоди, мне что-то хуевасто, я не понимаю. А вот центральный зал, да?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ну, заебись.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from
Еблысь.
Central Hall.
Пингал теперь.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
She's always showing off about her.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to
О, да заебись.
charms and defense against the dark
Сегодня у вас
arts classes.
заклинание защиты от темных искусств.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Что такое защита, что такое Хогсмит, это я все знаю.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. And
Спасибо.
happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you.
Спасибо.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier,
He did, Professor.
he's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a certain...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig...
Хе-хе, а я его не сдам. Вот он мой
Speak
фиг.
of the devil.
Легок к
Professor
витамине.
Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Very well. Enough chit. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the...
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank
And
you.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to
Да,
me,
блядь,
as
заебало.
I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Ой, блядь.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's...
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute...
Вот
We don't
понятно.
know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Ну, это понятно.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained.
Да, да, да,
Happily,
да.
you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we... Unfold it and have a look.
Да, блядь. Ну. А, это значок символизирует задание. Я понял. Некоторые задания заблокированы. Это требование к наличию заклинаний или к вашему уровню. Так, занятие по заклинаниям. Согласно карте класса, класс уровня находится. Я хочу защиту от темных сил.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip. You'll enjoy
Во.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional.
Ollivander,
I
конечно.
shall reach out when I have. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Все бы заебись. С тем, что... добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Задание завершено. Да хуй эти очки, блядь. Все вроде. Ну, оно ничего не добавляет, как я понял, пока что. Занятие по защите, ла-ла-ла, это все понятно. Ладно. Все, погнали. Ебать, побежали. На чё опоздаем, да? Блядь, здесь есть Хагрид, интересно. Ну-ка, Авата Кедавра, нахуй. Мальчик, который выжил. Авата Кедавра!
Is that all you've got?
Бомбарда? Нихуя дурак.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Leviosa, это же просто под ним.
Leviosa.
Да,
A
лицензный
levitation
чар.
Charm.
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Зафиксируйте палочку и пошлите в пизду. Отлично, Левиоса. А не Левиоса.
Levioso!
Вингардиум Левиоса, вообще-то.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ебать. Ну и? Что, мне опять левиоскать, блядь?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done.
Интересно.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This should be Protego! Let's do Protego. Complicates things. Good form. I know.
Еблысь нахуй.
Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first.
Еще?
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso!
Еблать, тебе пизда просто.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Сука, я ебу.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ну, заебись. Чё, поболтать хочешь, да? Поболтать?
Nice work.
Да, поговорим.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Бля, я не то.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
Я всех разъебу в этом дуэльном клубе. Живы не шли.
organization.
Давай.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Я же вас,
Till next time.
блядь, вы наивные мальчики. А ты кто такая?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Еще бы. Не, погоди, просто здесь типа сундучок. Что такое? Где он? Ну-ка, блядь, давай Ревелио, нахуй. Опа, это что
Handy
такое?
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
А, это порошок, это порох, ёпта, я забыл. Ревелио. Так, М-ка. Блять, что мне там сейчас надо? Занятия по заклинаниям. Ну, это ясно, понятно. Вопрос в другом. Куда мне сейчас, ёпты? А, не. Ну, отсюда тоже можно, как я понял, да? Тихо, съебались все. Лучший волшебник в мире бежит. Вы, блядь, не видите, что ли? О! Ошибка. What do you want?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Сейчас, погоди.
To remind him to finish the lesson.
У меня же там что-то доступно стало, да? Задание. Не понимаю. Коллекцию. Тин-тин-тин-тин-тин-тин. Заебись. Ничего не понимаю. Уровень. Второй. Expectations. О! Легендарная накидка. Хочу. Плащи и мантии. Сука, а где? В смысле, у меня легендарная накидка. А вот она, да? Блять. А где она? Что за хуйня? Что за пиздёж такой? Вот же только что я получил ее. Оградный внешний вид. Снаряжение вид. А, еще нихуя. Понятно. Ладно. Что делать? Погнали.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Yes, yes,
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. Before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to start now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Акция.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ну, акция. Акция жопка. Ну, блядь, давай.
Akio.
Акио. Это не Акио, это акция.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me. Ну, ебать.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Схуял, блядь. И все, и построил, блядь, и заебись.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Что делать-то, блядь? Акио.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, excellent. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Splendid.
Неплохо же.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Онай? Что это?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai,
Ну,
you
погнали.
are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us do this.
Ебать, она охуела!
Accio.
Not to worry.
Be sharp.
Охуела. Ну, конечно, ебать. Шкура. Ну, смотри, блядь, меня.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. That
Я
is
знаю, что
how
делать.
it's done.
Accio.
Well done.
Ну, пошел ты.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что это?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew.
Accio.
Тё.
Let us see this. Yes!
Ну что ж, Акио. Да блять!
Happens to the best.
Yes! Сука!
Be sharp. There we go.
А как мне ее выбить теперь, вот, блять? Ну давай ва-банк, что ли, пойдем.
Accio.
Иди нахуй. Ну молодец она, что я могу сказать?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Ouagadougou my mother received an offer to... Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in.
Of course, Professor. It was a...
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors expect to hear from me soon regarding us.
Хорошо. Я понял.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Да, я не дам. В этой
The
школе.
werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin
Rebellion.
Rebellion of
And by the end of it,
1752.
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I should share
А, немного не понял.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a sack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Не
And
балуйся.
you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
Ой,
but
нихуя
you're
тут
all
столько...
in trouble with Professor
Погоди.
Black.
Это не единственное, типа?
Don't do that.
Раз, два.
Terry.
А еще есть?
Rebellion.
Start a study group with the boys from my dormitory. Now, we'll never get a break from each other.
We stayed up almost the entire night.
Бля, бисейку убить же можно. конь. Ну окей, здесь должен быть конь. Ну, как я понял. Да, можно коня? Пиздец. Конь.
Revelio.
Если не нагоняй пока. Вот. 5. 3. Там 2 получается, или 1. Конь это 2. 6 плюс 6. Ну, 6, да? Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6. Какой-то краб. Бля, не догоняю вообще пока тут залуп.
Revelio.
Ну, бля, чё-то я... Конь. Ноль. Там 2, например, окей, 2. Ебучая книжка. Ага. Хуй с тобой. Стоп. Так мне это надо попасть. Куда? А то Уизли послеурочное занятие.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Не пизди мне тут много. Вопрос в другом. Я только что увидел вот этих вот, вроде бы как они? Карта, задачи. Ну, вот эти вот пауки сейчас были. Только что, блядь. Разве нет? Мне очень интересно, как вот эту хуйню разгадать. Ай, бля, 2. И что дальше? Ну, 2.
Levioso. Revelio.
Ну, это я понял. И понял другого. Морж ебаный, блядь. И чё? Конь. Нахуй.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Да, это я и мать. Ну, я понял. Ну. Ну. Ебать. Ну я же почти то же самое хотел. 5 минус 3. 2. Ну, 2, 0. Ну, то есть 2. Окей, здесь ебучий... Это. Вот этот. Где он? Вот он, окей. 12. 4, 8. 7, 6. Краб этот ебаный. Есть тут краб? Нету таких. Суки, открывайте дверь. Ну еще раз, 5 минус 3. Ну это 2 ведь. А, ёб твою. Вот пиздец. Вот он. А теперь здесь 12. 12 минус 4. 8. 7, то есть. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Какой-то, ебать, страшная херня какая-то. Вот это вот. Ла-ла. Ну, наконец-то.
Revelio.
Че, блядь, нахуй мне ключики ваши?
Accio.
Еще раз. Ну ладно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend. Ага. Очки золотые у меня тут есть теперь. Которые нахуй не нужны. Акио. Бля, не ори. Двор трансфигурации. Бесей. Погладить обязательно.
What about the room, Professor? I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes.
They did.
I heard as much from... Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the car. No time to waste.
Блядь, он много пиздит. Ну подожди, Ревелио, нахуй. Есть что-нибудь? Трансфигурации. Ревелио.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Ебать, что делать-то?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Вон она была, блядь. Ну, конечно. Вот. И вот как мне? Вот она.
Got it. A flying page must be brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Блять, это было легко, да? Так, это ладно. Репаро. Ревелио. Ой, блядь. Что за комната такая? Нихуя. Так, это слева, а где еще? Не вижу еще одну. Блять, а где?
Revelio.
Ну заебись, они ее спрятали, конечно, блядь. Ну давай, давай. 21, 10, козел. козел у нас где? Это значит 2. 10, так, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Паук. Паук. Окей. Здесь. 17 минус... Кто это, блядь? 17 минус... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ебать, 8. Минус... Вот эта хуйня. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 в итоге получилось. 3. 3 это у нас... Это у нас гидра ебаная. Ну, полетели. Гидра. Теперь больно, что ли, да? О, привет! Сундук, кожаная шляпа. Башня коллекционная. Все, что ли? Так. Мне куда вообще надо? Добро пожаловать в Хоксмит. Мы полетели в Хоксмит. Что? Показалось? Страница.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm pop. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my...
No.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Блять, что это значит-то? А, да.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Мотылёк.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Да, неплохо.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that nasty goblin?
А, да, теперь с этой пиздой попустить. Что ж ты, глупенькая такая, не поняла, что делать, что надо. Ну, давай.
Lenora, I solved them.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast loop.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at... Well, I'm glad someone figured...
Все, спасибо.
The moth.
Свободно, нахуй.
I should have seen that.
То тут летают эти всякие страницы, блять, как их, сука, тяжело будет ловить. А ладно. Акио.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls.
Акио жопка. Хоксмит.
I've been collecting chisels.
Hello.
Revelio. Natty, I hope I haven't kept...
Not at all. Professor, you must be eager to have your own.
I've been looking for...
Good.
Сразу. Съебались.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient runes. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Понятно. Все, пошли. А золотая глазка.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Блять.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
This is the first year my siblings and I.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you find yourself...
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful.
Accio.
And getting out of the castle and exploring
Ну,
helped me to
блядь.
adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Пиздец, так долго до него бежать нахуй? Это еще порохом ебанули, все.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Ебанутый, что ли, блядь?
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Вот здесь что ли? Ёпта.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up...
Да-да-да, не пизди, блядь, пожалуйста.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Так, мне. Шапа-невидимка, блядь. Ловко Ливандера прям справа сзади.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
О, здесь жил дракона.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Выглядело странно, не хочу я такую.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one.
Ну чё, она кому-нибудь принадлежала, типа там?
Take it.
Ну все, сейчас я возбужусь. Лицеобразная, темно-коричневая, тигрюсина груша, волосы единорога. Твердая, 14 дюймов.
Curious indeed.
Ебать.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Тополь, красный дуб, красное дерево, рябина, липа, ель, явор. Ива, тис. Есть, блядь, каштан? Сосна, лавар, лист. Орешник, боярышник, пихта. каштан.
How intriguing.
Каштан. Ну, блядь, бузина, типа, бузиная палочка. Пошли вы нахуй, у меня каштан. Похуй.
Curious indeed.
Пусть будет гибкость. Слегка. У меня жесткая палка. Ясно вам нахуй.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Ну-ка. Равном! Я ебу, блядь. Ой. Задание, коллекция. Задание, это все понятно. Это... Это понятно. Нахуй с пляжа. Вы чё? Бля, рукоятки палочек прикольные вещи. Головной убор. Защита +3. Нахуй она нужна? Так, это же, блядь, бред такой вообще. Некрасивая она. Так, это все, ладно, понятно, это все есть. Похуй. Погнали. Дальше. Да, блядь, ну путаю я все время. Кнопку. Я хочу по щучьему велению, по моему хотению. В товарах круголетка. Блять, а что дальше-то надо? Я вот сейчас был у Оливандера. Наверное, сюда. Блять, я уже не помню, слушай. Ну, а, да, вот зелье как раз таки не надо.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were... Though, I don't believe I've seen...
It's my first time in...
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather... How may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me...
You're the student she sent the owl. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art to potion making?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just... I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from... But for now, let's get you... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Мне нахуй все это, что, блядь, козявки. Ну просто смешно, блядь. Козявки тролля, нахуй. Ну это пиздец. Ой, сука. Рябиновый отвар. Рябиновая лада. А, волшебную брюкву. Сука, опять не туда нажал, блядь. А, вот она. Он прям рядом. Ой-ой. И побежали, побежали, побежали. Точка с летучим пламенем. О, кстати, акцио. Где? Они летают, летают. Конечно, кладить надо, блядь. Еще одна. Еще, блядь.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, the dittany for the... Merlin's beard.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Not everyone... Name's Timothy Tees. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. But what say we get you a pack?
Бадьян. Акцио Бадьян.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of
Тут не остановит, в принципе, нахуй.
Я
вот тебе могу продать. А, это топ снаряжение. Понятно. Остальное неинтересно. Флянты и свитки. Свитки и флянты. Ну, это в самом начале, как я понял. Я как вижу, только какой-нибудь листочек сразу пизды ему даю. Через акцию. Акция жопка. Может, я взломаю вас? 11 уровень? Не хочу его взломать.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a conjuring.
I'm afraid I...
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. Stay the course. And
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a pool.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Компостеры, блядь. Колдовать. Что за хуйня, блядь? Я не хочу колдовать
That's
компостер.
everything. Better go and find Natty.
Ну что, может быть, еще книжечка какая-нибудь пролетит, листочек какой-нибудь. Это был листок? Ага.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Ебать.
Get away from the building! Away from the village!
А ну нахуй. Так, ну, блядь.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Как мне от него уклоняться-то, ебаный нос, блядь? И нахуй просто, блядь.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look out! Arresto momentum. Defendo.
Ты заебал мне ебасоску разбивать, блядь, дура. Все, я уже попался. Ладно, хоть я блоки могу ставить сейчас еще. Что, охуели все, да? Охуели?
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Так, а где тут сломал-то он? Вот.
Reparo. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Что надо?
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Вот, оказывается, как все чинится, блядь. Не понял? Ага. Съебаться хотела.
We were just talking about you.
Faust?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, August. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls. And not to mention...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford... And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do.
Говню, блядь. Вот это мне пришлет, типа. А может что-нибудь еще? Давай. И все, пиздец игре, да? А, ну, зависло. Дорогое же все, да? Бля, слушай, не так дорого. Вот, например, мантия садовника, ебать. Официальная школьная форма с вышивкой. Я бы вот купил. Ну, заебись. Так вот эту хуйню можно я продам. Ну, типа она мне нахуй не нужна, что за, блядь. Выглядит некрасиво. Что выглядит некрасиво, я не понял. Погоди. И шарф еще возьму. Вообще заебись. Я у него закупился, нахуй.
What an extraordinary introduction to hugs. Shall we head to the Three Brooms?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful.
Ты мне дай одеться сначала, я, ебать, он, нашпигованный, блядь, новыми вещами. А какая разница, типа? А, понятно, блядь. Никакой. А, что, разница есть, да? О, есть. Пу-пу-пу-пу, я же все такое. О, нападение, защита. О, все, пизда мне. Пустим.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're then peruse my shop at your leisure.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Бля, странно, а что она не открывается? Вот это тут открывается. Бабки.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Ой-ой-ой.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Rookwood, блять.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Not a day goes by I don't wish I paid better attention to Instead, I admire Sirona Ryan in the way she welcomes all types into the Three Broomsticks. So rare to see goblins and wizards socializing together. Makes a nice change.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Блять, я знаю, где гостиница, что ли, блять. А, ну все, я уже понял, там гостиница Гриффиндор. Гриффиндор. Отлично. Что-нибудь есть здесь? Анна. Не-не, Хогвартс. Аня. Погнали. Где этот хуй? Недалеко.
Revelio.
Замок.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Гриффиндор.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing fire.
Ебать, что это было, блядь?
Revelio.
Страницы есть тут? Вроде нет.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you
How does cross wands work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever... It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist. And, to liven things up, the winner...
Of course.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with... Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to... So, care...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fire...
Уже заебал, блядь.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Господи, пофиндуй-ка, иди-ка ты в жопку.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Come on. Levioso.
Это было слишком легко, блядь.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could...
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Бля, ну хуй такое, блядь. К этому нужно зайти.
Yes, it is.
She's right.
Так. Ну, понятно, это что такое, блядь? Ёпта. О, конфлинга, что такое? Эксплярус. Мамбарда по-любому, да. Инцендио. Стоп. А какая разница, типа, Левиоса? Или Вингардиум Левиоса? Блять, одно и то же. Ой, что это было?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any...
I do not. Gringotts... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the
They're after the locket.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Гекат так гекат, ебать.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most...
Ой, не пизди только. Кто далеко езжает? Блядь, непонятно это. Стоямба. Что это? Туалет? А, в туалетах есть сундуки. Что-то новое, блядь. Где Плакса Миртл?
simply because you had one victory over Salad.
Revelio.
Есть что? Прикольно. Нихуя. Нихуя.
If only a new student would help me.
Ни. Естественно, Гекат.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. Handy for lighting torches, burning away spiders, and, when necessary...
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like... You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much... When you're finished, come and see... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Вот что мне делать? Типа, она же не до конца объяснила. Что сделать? Проведите скрещенных палочек, победите в 2 раундах скрещенных палочек, завершите раунд тренировки комбинации заклинаний с Люканом Шузли. Я же их выебу всех. Я же лучший волшебник в In the World. Блядь, 40 метров, ебать. Ну давай, давай. Открой ты дверь.
Revelio.
Дурак, что ли? Почти безголовник. Стоп!
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Вот и что мне делать с этим?
Revelio.
Я просто не шарю, пока не понимаю.
Revelio. Accio.
Не шарю. Не понимаю. Да ну открывайся же.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Brilliant.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Их трое, блядь. Издеваетесь?
The
Levioso. Potato. Accio.
There goes my way.
Leviosa. Original momentum.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus. That's mine, thanks. Leviosa. Descendo. Level 4.
Levioso.
Barriers. Potato.
Accio.
Like a winner.
Levioso.
Come on. Leviosa.
Accio. Potato. That's all you've got.
You're better than that.
Levioso.
Хуя себе.
Big hits that round. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan.
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish...
Levioso. Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso. Accio.
Пиздык.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Accio. Levioso.
Ну открывайте мне, авата кедавра, блядь. Ой, сука, ну с дверями проблема, конечно.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if...
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to tell People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstones. Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hit...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Чё, блядь?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Блядь, тоже придумали, плю камни, ебануться, блядь. Сейчас вот буду ходить искать твои камни, нахуй. Так. Не, у меня задача-то поважнее.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor.
Glad to hear it.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless... Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far. I would rather we not end today's lesson with... Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Блять, типа все, что ли?
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
Отлично. Ебать, прыг, сколько команда.
Revelio.
Шо я, блядь, спал? В натуре спал.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken... You must continue to work with her and your other... That said, I don't... So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip...
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be... I shall find you when I've completed...
Пиздец. Там же как это было-то, блядь? Испытание вроде, да? Вот. Пиздец. Давай посмотрим. Да, это не то. Ну, а я что, я не забрал их, что ли, хотите сказать, или что это? И, ебать, я не понимаю, почему так. Ой, я не понимаю, конечно, нужно снаряжение. Или его надо будет покупать, они мне его дали уже. Далеко до этого Себастьяна?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ну-ка, еще раз. Залупа.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Hart. Not many students have Victor Rookwood.
I've never even met him.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library.
What will happen if we're caught?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two. Aside from wanton destruction of property.
How concerned should I...
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ебать!
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Ебать, ты меня вовремя, конечно, учишь, блин. Ой! А, стоп. Что это что такое? А, древняя магия. Это что такое древняя магия? Понятно.
We must remain unseen.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
I'll be quiet. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Я это не Пикс, это дядя Егор.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Крайне не люблю стелсы. Шо пиздец.
Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Блять, ну вы серьезно? Нет?
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Revelio.
Папки.
Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this.
That's it.
Так, нахуй, во-первых, вот так вот. И вот так вот.
Lumos.
Where might this lead?
Очень интересно, что за Шанель такая. Бля, прикольно выглядит. Что-то еще же, да? Там... Что, рукоятка? А, да. Прикольно. А я думал, что за хуйня? Это рукоятка. Да давай, в очках побегаем. Блять, как дурак, конечно, пиздец. Ой.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Да мне.
Not surprising.
Нихуя! Ну, просто у меня палочка теперь своя, да? Ебать! Я понял, как она копится.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Revelio.
А что такое? Классная штучка-дрючка.
Levioso. Revelio.
О, не, хочу акцию.
Levioso. Revelio.
Опа.
Revelio.
Нихуя себе. Это я сейчас выжил.
Revelio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio. Revelio.
А, нихуя она как работает.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
А светлый шар с розовой хуйней какой-то. Малиновые перчатки для квиддича. Малиновая лада. Враги обнаружены.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
спать. Вот я чуть пиздюлей сейчас не наловился.
Revelio. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ой, Себастьян.
Revelio.
Ну, мы сегодня-то. Пиздец, что с дверями, блядь?
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Incendio!
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Oh.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside.
Ёбаный в рот. Нет, сначала я хочу... А, ну это ясно.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me.
Блять, заебали. О, Эксплиармус.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Янка, блять. Он на этот раз отвижу.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
А, нахуя я это сказал?
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Вы серьезно?
Find the wand!
Levioso! Ringo! Incendio!
Come on!
Levioso! Accio! Is that all you Protego! Incendio! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso! Incendio!
Ну вы чё, блядь? Все, с ума сошли?
Accio! Levioso!
Like a winner!
Incendio! Accio!
Как-то они просто стояли АФК и все.
What a duel.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes